It's happening! It's happening! It's happening. Finally, after what feels like forever, the Sonic Movie 3 trailer is now out. And I am beyond excited. Fun fact, I was making an entirely different video when this came out. Then I saw this, I had to drop everything and make a video immediately. Also, 7 in the morning. Dude, I thought waking up at 8 was early. These guys dropped it at 7 in the morning. It's 7 in the morning! Sorry. I watched Dan procrastinates. So, yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. You all know why you're here. I know why I'm here. Let's watch this trailer already. I'm so excited. Alright, let's go.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
I know it hasn't always been
Ooh,
easy,
what the heck?
but you
London?
didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah,
This is so good.
in my lungs.
Or your heart.
Sonic's doing Sonic stuff. This is awesome. Okay.
There's been a high-level security breach,
Oh, Shadow! Woo!
and we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
What?
Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Oh my gosh.
Shadow's story began a lot like your Sonic. But where
Where's
you
Maria?
found family and friends, Shadow found only pain and loss.
All right.
Is
we
that
got a rogue
Cheryl?
alien on the loose. How do we find it?
Start with the giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fireball.
Oh my gosh, they're going into battle! Is this Tokyo?
He is much more impressive than the Hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No, no!
Chaos Control.
My turn. Can we just talk about this?
Oh, this looks so good!
He's too powerful.
Oh my god!
Can't believe I'm saying
What?
this, but we need you-know-who.
Oh my gosh, it's an enemy crab!
When has that ever stopped me?
Hey, man.
Doctor,
We have visitors.
this is sad, Robotnik. Even for you.
We need your help.
On one condition.
Do this!
If I can't rule the world, I might as well save it! I need room. But, sir, I don't have the proper materials. Found some.
When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Oh my gosh, this motorcycle! Sounds so good, by the way.
What did you do?
What I had to. Welcome home, my boy.
Gerald!
Impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it?
Are you?
In the saggy flesh.
That was awesome. 3 minutes, dude. I just realized that's a long trailer. Okay, so obviously we're gonna go back and analyze everything and see if we can pick apart any stuff in the trailers. The trailer. I'm gonna say in plural. But yeah, can I just say though, the lead up to this trailer was so weird, right? We got like a teaser trailer all the way back in like what was it, January, February, and then we got like nothing. We got some casting announcements. And then after that, 0 updates. Paramount didn't peep a single another word about the Sonic movie, about Sonic Movie 3 or its trailer, and just let the months go by. Really bizarre choice. Like if they weren't gonna release a trailer until August, why would they release a teaser trailer at the start of the year before they would have been done filming? I just realized because they finished filming the movie back in March. And then they decided, I don't know, man. It's weird, right? But now we have the trailer. And obviously we gotta go back and look through it. So we got to see so first we have these scenes of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in the forest, presumably like trading or just having fun, right? We see Sonic going through like a loop-de-loop here. Kind of like, you know how like in the first scene of the Knuckles show, Knuckles was like doing like that training course. They're probably doing stuff like that right here. Their Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are doing like a race to see who can make it through this obstacle course. You know, just having some good old fun, right? As the iconic Team Sonic trio. But yeah, so that's cool. Just, it's so nice to finally get like new looks of these characters, right? You know, it's been 2 years since the last Sonic movie came out, Sonic movie 2, and now we have this movie and we're getting to see more of those characters again. It's so good to see these characters again. And then, they're in London? That's like Big Ben? What are they doing in London? Maybe they're here to like look for Shadow. That's probably what they're doing. This is interesting. So that's obviously Sonic and Longclaw, but it looks like, is this Sonic's old hideout? And like Sonic and Tom are going there just like for memory's sake or something? That could be what this is, because you see like the 50-mile speed limit sign right next to it, and there's lots of vines and stuff. It's a rock wall. That would make a lot of sense, right? What's Tom saying here?
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change who you are in here.
It's been rough for you, but you didn't change who you are. So is that like Tom saying that like despite everything that Sonic's been through, he's kept true to himself? That'd be kind of cool though, right? Because like a lot of people complain that like movie Sonic isn't really like Sonic from the games, but we're seeing though that he is slowly but surely changing into game Sonic. Like he's growing, right? And staying true to himself is a core characteristic of Sonic in the game, so that'd be cool, right? Oh, look at him! Oh, so good! Oh, man, I guess this is still Green Hills, right? Hey, Green Hills! Look, that's Green Hills, right? Got it? Anyways, moving on. So I'm guessing Gunn discovered the location of Project Shadow and is now keeping a tight watch of it. But then, as we see here, Shadow breaks out. Like, hold up! You seeing this? Look at the glass, the water! Oh my gosh, that looks so sick! With the blue and red lighting. Cinema, peak cinema we got here.
And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
So that's interesting. So a lot of fans are wondering, like, how much of Sonic Adventure 2 is this movie going to borrow? And it seems from this trailer, it's not going to be a whole lot. Aside from, like, Shadow and, you know, his backstory, it seems like this really is, like, an original story, right? Rather than the government going after Sonic, the government is actually asking for Sonic's help to stop Project Shadow. So they're actually working, so Gunn and Sonic are working together in this movie to track down Shadow. My alarm to wake up at 8:30 just went off and it stopped the recording. What was I saying? In this movie, Gunn and Sonic are actually teaming up to stop Shadow, which is already a huge departure from the games, right? In just the first scene of Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic is breaking free of Gunn and trying to escape. Like, City Escape is all about Sonic evading Gunn, right? So there was like the whole plot line with the government mistaking Sonic with Shadow, or Shadow with Sonic, whatever, you know, and going after Sonic when they should have gone after Shadow. That's not a factor at all here. Which, this might be a controversial opinion, I'm kind of glad, because as much as I love Sonic Adventure 2's story, right, it's probably one of my favorite stories in the whole franchise, I can understand that there is a lot of plot holes in that game's story that just simply couldn't be explained. Like, how the heck do you mistake, you know, Sonic and Shadow for being the same person, right? They look nothing alike, outside being like hedgehogs with 6 spines. And just other stuff, right? Like, why did they let Gerald add a giant laser cannon to the Ark when he was supposed to be like you know, a prisoner back on Earth. Like they capture Gerald, and then they let him continue on his experiments, which includes building a doomsday mechanism on the Ark, and like he even made a full-on like monologue before he was about to get shot. Like, by the way, once Shadow is awakened, he's gonna make the Ark crash into the Earth and destroy all of you. And no one thought, maybe we should go check the Ark to make sure nothing like that happens. No, it just whatever. And they let Shadow live, right? They let him stay in cryogenic stasis. Yeah, so there are a lot of plot holes. So I'm hoping that those plot holes get addressed or fixed, or just, well, as we can see here, they're clearly not going to be doing the SA2 story, at least not that much, right? Obviously we'll get some homages here and there. Like, I'm hoping, right, because we do see some city stuff. Like, we see Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles racing through London, so maybe we'll get like a City Escape homage, but it's in London instead. Yeah, I feel like they gotta do a City Escape reference, right? That feels so needed, right? That's like, that level is like as iconic as the final boss of the game. It's as iconic as Shadow. It's as iconic as Live and Learn. Like, you gotta do, if you're doing anything from SA2, you gotta do a City Escape reference. Like, you can't not do that. Then again, if the movie doesn't do it, I'll be fine, right? I was not going into this expecting it to be just Sonic Adventure 2, the movie. That is a dumb expectation that a lot of fans need to drop, and I'm hoping that with this trailer, those expectations get brought down, right? Because there is very little in this trailer to me that really screams SA2, right? You know, for one, Eggman, I didn't even get to it yet, but Eggman's not even the villain this time around. They have to find Eggman. Like, Shadow is the main antagonist of this movie. It's not a team up with Shadow and Eggman. It's not a team up with Gerald, I don't think. Yeah, it's just, Shadow just kind of seems to be like doing it solo, which is interesting, right? So there's a lot in this trailer that is very different from SA2, which I think, again, like I'm saying, was to be expected. I don't understand fans who genuinely like are going to this movie thinking that it's going to be like a beat for beat interpretation of SA2's story. That was never realistic. Just because Shadow is in the movie does not mean they're going to adapt the whole SA2 story. Sorry for getting worked up. It's just, I've had that on me for like several months, man. Ever since, you know, we got teased with Shadow, every Sonic fan I know has been like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna take this from SA2 and put it in the movie. I wonder if Rouge and Amy are gonna be. No, it was never going to happen. And yeah, as we see in this trailer, no Amy or Rouge. That was a big thing, right? People were like, oh, Amy and Rouge are gotta be in the trailer, or Metal Sonic. Nope, none of them are in here. And it's because we have enough characters, right? We got Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. We got Shadow. We got Eggman. We got Tom. I know people don't consider Tom a main character. I do. We got the gun agents, right? We have Gerald. That's plenty of characters. We don't need another character to take, especially a new character, to take up screen time, to introduce and get to familiar with the other characters. Like, Amy can be introduced in Sonic Movie 4, right? I think that's a perfect time to introduce Amy. But yeah, so enough of the rant. Let's get back to the actual trailer now. Oh, it's so good to see Shadow, like, in the flesh, right? Because we've seen toys of Shadow. We got a snippet at the end of SA2, Sonic Movie 2. Get the names mixed up. And we even got, like, those leaked renders of Shadow. But to see him in full CGI glory, the way he's intended to look in the movie, oh, it just looks so good. Oh, then we got Maria! This looks so good! Oh, so yeah, we predicted this a long time ago, that like this young blonde girl was gonna be Maria, cause like, come on, she looks like it, and she is. Oh, the green lighting is too. Oh my gosh, is that Maria in the center there? And then Gerald's there too. So this doesn't look like the art, because look, there's like vehicles and stuff in the background. So this has to be like on a road or something, or okay, well no, I just see walls. I don't know what this is. So as the general says, it seems like, you know, similar to Sonic in this movie, Shadow also had the same backstory, right, of being kind of alone all of his life. But unlike with Sonic, where he found, you know, family and friendship, Shadow only found pain, suffering, and loss. And that's what turned Shadow into such a bitter person. So I'm guessing they're gonna do some kind of like reflection thing, mirror reflect thing, where like, hey, you know, you and I are a lot more similar than we thought, you know? Something like that, right? They like compare and contrast Shadow and Sonic, right? That's probably gonna be a big part of the theme of the movie in some way. So they're going to Tokyo. Oh, Tails is piloting the helicopter. I just realized that. Also, that's a way to pause. So Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, oh, they're going out of the plane. That would have been a perfect place to do a City Escape reference right there. Sonic takes like a snowboard and like starts just like surfing down the street. Well, I don't know if Tokyo has like slanted streets. They probably don't. But come on, he's jumping out of a helicopter. You could have at least done like the pose, you know? I don't know. We're going to face Shadow. And just like in the games, he's standing higher than the others to, you know, establish his superiority over them all. Love that. Oh, he looks so good! Oh, look at him! Oh my gosh! Man, the fanboy in me is going crazy right now. I was not like this when the Knuckles trailer came out. So I'm guessing this is like the first encounter. It seems like it, right? They're looking for Shadow, they find Shadow, they try and fight him, and they fail spectacularly. Yeah, he immediately takes them out super easily, right? So after that, they're like, okay, shoot, we can't beat this guy, even with the three of us. We gotta team up with Eggman and try and stop this guy. So that looks like... Actually, I'm not sure if that's Eggman's. I'm not sure if this is the Ark or not. It's a lot... I mean, I don't know. Hold on. I mean, okay, that is pretty big, right? But the Ark is like the size of like the moon or bigger, I think. It's like a massive thing. It could just be that they shrunk it down, but that actually does look a lot like the Ark. Obviously, we can't see the bottom of it, so we don't know if it has, you know, Eggman's or Gerald's mustache nose face. Because we know that the Ark kind of has like a face that looks like Eggman's, but we can't see it from this angle, so we don't know. So the Ark is going to be in this movie. Granted, it's probably going to be safe for the third act when Shadow goes into space. My guess is that Shadow, throughout the movie, is going to look for the Ark, while Sonic and Co. are trying to look for him. And they find out in the third act, oh shoot, he's going to try and destroy all of humanity by piloting the Ark into the atmosphere and then having it crash down. Because that would explain why whenever Shadow punches the side, it creates like a vacuum, because they're in space, right?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
Wait a minute, hold up. I just heard something. Hold on. Listen to the music here.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
No way, they did Green Hill. Also, the crab. Oh, I really love how they're taking like all the classic badniks from like the 16-bit games and like redesigning them with like the drone inspired designs, right? Because we saw that with Sonic 2, they took the Buzz Bombers and revamped them, and now we got the crab, and it's massive too. Like, dude, that is an enemy crab if I've ever seen one. I love how that's like a running gag in the movies now. It's like he did in the first movie, and then he did like twice or thrice in the second one, and he's doing it here as well. He's just like addicted to like sticking that. I'm gonna stop talking. So yeah, it looks like not much has really changed with Eggman's design. I'd have to go back and check in Sonic Movie 2, but this looks to be exactly the same as the last movie. It's just now he's fat. It's not the design overhaul that a lot of us fans were expecting, where you got like the red vest with the gold buttons and the little glasses and stuff, right? It's still the Sonic Movie 2 design. It's just that now, you know, it's gained a couple extra pounds. Also, where are they stepping into? We see some fencing here. Is this on Prison Island? No, it can't be, because we saw Prison Island, where Shadow was located, right? Also, that's a completely different thing. This is Prison Island. I don't know. It's interesting.
When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Oh, I'm loving Keanu Reeves' Shadow. It's such a perfect role. Can we just talk about how much of a W it is that we got Keanu Reeves as Shadow the Hedgehog? That is crazy and awesome. Speaking of crazy and awesome, Shadow on his motorcycle. So this is not the one from the games. It's a much more modern looking motorcycle, but he's got a motorcycle and it looks sick. I don't know if this is still the same. This still looks like Tokyo. So maybe this is still Tokyo. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. A lot of stuff's happening. A lot of stuff. Oh, Chow! Oh, that is so cool. The Chow are like little plushies in Sonic Universe. That's a cool reference. I like that. That is so cool. Cool set. I love the colors here. Dude, like all the references to the Chow Garden. We even have like. I just realized we got like the background right here. That is so cool. Got the eggs. I love this. This is how you do references to Sonic Adventure 2. Okay, but there's a lot of stuff here. Hold on. Okay, so we got Team Sonic running down a bridge. Tails flying out of the Arc ship thing. I wonder what he's doing. Then we have Gerald. So I'm wondering, because Paramount teased the idea of a Robotnik, Gerald, and Shadow team-up. So I'm wondering, somewhere in the third act, Gerald like either convinces Robotnik to help Shadow, or maybe Gerald and like Robotnik like turns on Sonic and Co. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I'm curious what Gerald's role is in this movie, right? Because we know in the games he's the one that's kind of the catalyst for the whole last story, right? So I wonder what his role is going to be in this movie. Well, that was it, guys. That was my reaction and analysis to the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. Gotta say, I am really excited. Yeah, I don't really have much to say other than I can't wait for this movie to come out. I'm gonna have to now go and immediately edit this to try to get it out as fast as possible. So wish me luck. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I have. If you did, be sure to like, comment, maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you click on this video because you're a Sonic fan, you're hoping that there's more Sonic content. There's plenty of that on my channel, and there's more Sonic videos to come. So yeah, stay tuned for that stuff. But as for this video, this is a random video that I hope you enjoy. Peace out.
Her older self in the series, Mobius, X years later, is just downright hot. Just look at that long ponytail. Now we're talking.